I'm Alan Spears with Occupy Democrats, and I'm going to say it. I love New York. Yes, the state is incredibly gorgeous with a wonderful diversity of both city and rural settings. And of course, New York City is the most happening place on the planet. I will fight you about it in the comments. If there's one thing we've learned, though, from New York, it's that it is a state that does not particularly care for former President Donald Trump and his cohorts. But not to be deterred, it would seem that Donald Trump Jr., the son of Donald Trump, in case the name didn't give it away, is convinced that the state actually loves them. In an interview that Don Jr. just recently gave, it would seem that New York actually, if not secretly, loves he and his father in their attempts to get reelected. Take a look.
You still have to deal with. That's the reality. When I'm in New York, the amount of people that show support is actually huge, but they do it like this. Like it's like a thumbs up, like hidden under their jacket, like so that no one else could possibly see. You know, that's what it is. So they understand, they're supportive, they understand the policies always work, they understand.
Now, whether or not Don Jr.'s claims of New York are true or false, they're false. I think we can all agree that we need to all immediately adopt the thumbs up in the jacket as a means of showing our secret support to anything. Joking aside, it has been very clear since ever that New York is not fond of Donald Trump and his family. For further evidence of New York's disdain for Trump, feel free to peruse the many videos here on Occupy Democrats. Now, I don't know how Donald Trump Jr. thought he would get away with this or thought that this would in any way fly as evidence, even if anecdotal. It is beyond confusing and to me just screams of desperation that he and his father are, well, they're in some trouble. Of course, with Donald Trump's felony trials underway right now and the 80-plus felonies he's facing, it is pretty clear that the state of New York is putting the pressure on the former president. And contrary to the former president's claims about his supporters being blocked off or halted from showing their support outside of the courtroom, all the evidence shows that the people of New York just simply do not care and do not support Donald Trump. While this may come as a bit of a shock to Trump, it should be noted that there are a number of different people out there that do not, in fact, support him. And with his son making the rounds, doing interviews, trying to drum up this false narrative that the former president has more support than he does, to me just reeks of desperation and Trump's attempt to take hold of a narrative that is quickly turning against him and painting him for the criminal that he truly is.